I'm like one of the. Hey, everybody! Here we are in pool 13. Wally and I just made a beautiful video for you, except I forgot to click go live, so we weren't actually live. So we're gonna do it again. Hey, how's it going, Wally?
Hey, going really good. We were coming at you live from the Mighty Duffus here, coming into Locken Dam at 13, which is just down the river from Savannah, Illinois. I'd like to say thanks to all the people from Savannah who came out to cheer us on. There was a big contingent from Savannah.
Yeah.
But we've been on the water all day, and been I'm sorry, I'm turning the canoe here. I got some sign language from the guys up in front saying that we weren't coming in exactly like we're supposed to. Anyway, we've had a nice day weather-wise. We haven't had much wind, and we haven't had any rain. Lots of sun, which I will welcome over any of the other weather conditions.
Yeah.
Hey, GFW Trains is on.
Hey. Hey, George. Okay, well, so tell me about this pool we're in right now.
So this is a long 30, I think it's about a 30-mile pool above Locken Dam 13. And it's really neat. There's a lot of, it's just kind of a big, it's more like a lake than a river right here. But we ran across some neat islands that were just full of the most beautiful birds. And it was so neat to see the pelicans fly around in formation. They were like Army jet fighters. Not Army jet, Air Force or Navy jet fighters.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, let me see if I can turn this camera around. Okay, that's not how you do it.
You go to settings, camera,
and
then down at the bottom, I think forward and rear is the two options.
Judd, is Jada or Julia making fun of me right now? Which one? All right, well, that's just fine. Okay, now you can see forward. So Wally is behind me, and then up front we have Paul Cox in seat 2 and Judd Steinbach in seat 1. How are you guys doing?
Oh, great. Beautiful, beautiful night. It's like the perfect time of day because the sun's starting to come down and the cool breezes are kicking up.
It was pretty hot today, wasn't it, Paul?
Yeah, it was very hot. It was mid-70s, I think. And it doesn't sound like it's very hot, but sitting in the middle of the massive river with no tree cover, it's pretty warm. But our sport crews be great. Remind us to put on sunscreen every time we see them, so I think we're all doing pretty good in that department.
How you doing, Judd?
Oh, I'm doing great. A little sore, a little tired, but just up here cranking along, taking us across this river time.
All right, guys. Well, that's awesome. I just got to have a nice little nap, so I feel very happy about that. Wally, what else do you want to say?
So just to kind of fill in some blanks, we're on day 7 of our trip. We left the headwaters on the 9th, and on the 10th, and we're at mile marker 523.2. So we're still headed down. I don't know how many miles that puts us in. Just right off the top of my head, I apologize. My brain is kind of mushy.
Whatever 1342 minus whatever you said is.
523.
Okay. And that 523 gets us to the Ohio, and then it resets to like 952. So
I had a couple of good things, other good things I was going to say. Oh, so we've had a couple of snags today. We had 2 docks that 2 dams that the locks were blocked up with barges coming through. So we had to wait about over an hour at each of those dams, which jammed us up a lot today that we normally do. But that said, all of the lock masters at the dams where we're at, or the locks that were coming through, have all been really, really nice to us. Even the ones where there were barges coming through, they got those barges through as soon as possible. We're coming in here to Locken Dam 13, and boy, I tell you what, talking with these guys on the radio, they couldn't have been nicer. So if you're coming to see us at any of these locks and dams, and you see one of the guys working here, make sure that you thank him for us and thank them for everything that they do. But they've certainly been nice with us, and we've got lots more locks and dams that we go through, and we hope that they continue to be just as nice as the gentlemen that we've met so far that are running these locks. We can't thank them enough in terms of what they're doing to help us.
And if you're going to any of the locks beyond this, 14 or higher, please let them know that the world record canoe attempt canoe is coming, and anything they can do to get us quick passage through the lock is tremendously helpful, and we really appreciate it.
So yeah, we're coming into the lock now, so I'm going to kind of dial in on that.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for watching. We'll probably come back in again soon. Keep those signs coming. Keep cheering us on. It really gives us power. In fact, the other day I sat in the canoe here, and I was overwhelmed with all of the support from all of the different people who are following along with us, and I broke down in tears. So I have a dream that I want to do to finish this off. Hopefully I've got it within the power of my body and soul to do it. And I have to tell you, all of the support from everybody who's come and came out to support us truly is uplifting, inspiring. And we all here in the canoe hope that we can I guess justify your attention to us. And we certainly do appreciate the fact that you've given us your attention and your cheers and your emotions to will us as best as you can down the river.
Well said, Wally. Well said. I think all of us in the canoe have gotten a little emotional at all the support. So, speaking of which, there's the Mo Betta back there, one of our support boats, and man, are they doing a great job of keeping us hydrated and fed and cared for. We'll be able to sidle up next to them.
We got the green light there.
We'll be able to sidle up next to them in this lock and get some food and water.
Just like that. We didn't even have to wait. We got the green light. They're letting us in.
Woo! All right, Paul, Judd, anything else you guys want to say?
No, thank you so much for all the great comments on Facebook. We try to read them all during our downtime, and like Wally said, it's incredibly encouraging.
Your fingers over.
Seeing the folks on the shore, you've got some folks here. There are bleachers that are lined up for the folks from the south, like I am. We don't have all these locks and dams, so it's kind of an interesting thing for me to see. But there are bleachers along the lock. People come regularly and watch the big boats come through. But we've had a bunch of folks come through just cheering us on, lined up in the bleachers to welcome us. And like Wally said, you can't express how thankful we are for it. It really, really gives us the power to keep going. I just wanted to say quick thanks to all who came and supported us in the cross. Thank you to Reggie for the fireworks show.
Woo, Reggie!
Yeah, that was cool.
Thank you, Reggie from the cross.
And good night, my big girls.
Yeah, so Judd, I hope y'all could hear him. He was thanking his girlfriend Daniela and his daughters.
All right! Woo! We heard you. Oh man!
Thank you. Woo! Thank you so much. Hello.
Awesome. Thank you.
Shout out to our drone operators. The drone just flew overhead.
Thank you very much. You want to sidle up and duck it?
Yeah.
Oh,
$68, right?
Yeah.
This is Canoe to Duffus. Can you guys go on ahead of us so we can sidle up next to you in the lock and work on a battery situation? This is our marine radio. Okay, I'm going to sign off if I can figure out how to do that.
they're not gonna. They're gonna let us go in here first. I've waved them up. I don't know.
What's that?
They're not coming. I've waved them up.
I'll call them.
Here they come.